So, this is again one of those videos where I get straight to the point, which is a really confusing topic, right? And I know most of you struggle with it, but then again, it's one of those things that if you get right, it makes so much easier for you to gain muscle or, just feel good and, feel strong, feel good, like, feel energetic, throughout the day, like not only in the gym, right? So, here we go. What's the actual body fat percentage you are at, and what's the ideal body fat percentage for you, right? To answer that question, let's just first dive deep into a little bit where getting what does getting super lean means and what does getting super and fat means, right? Getting super lean is where you would consider, though, it's different from person to person, right? For some of you, super lean means 8 to 9% or like 10%. That's like what super lean means to you. But then again, those who are competing, super lean usually means like anywhere between 3 to 4% or a little bit more than that, maybe 5 or 6 7%, right? So if you're super lean, you will run into some of the problems about your list right now. Some of the problems is basically you have low energy throughout the day, right? Because it's a really because it's really simple for you to understand. You are low on calories, you don't have enough calories, aka energy, to basically help you to sustain or help you to get through the day, right? So you feel low on like energy, throughout the day, not only in the gym. You feel low on energy, but then you have very shitty growth hormone, very shitty testosterone levels, right? Because like I said, you're low on calories, you need good fats, you need good cholesterol, you need all of these things, and a few key micronutrients to basically trigger testosterone growth. You have pretty like fucked up sleep schedule, right? You can't sleep really well, because your serotonin level is really fucked up, all of that stuff. So yeah, like these are all of the things that you should be looking forward to when you're thinking about, okay, should I be cutting to a certain point where I am in a single digit body fat, because these are all the things that you should be taking account while you're considering whatever decision you're going to take. But then again, let's go to the other side of the spectrum, which is getting too much fat. It's just fat, right? Like I don't need to say the disadvantages of being fat. Let's be honest, right? So what's the ideal body fat percentage for you guys? And I'm going to make this range a little bit more because every person varies. Like every person is different. But I'm speaking from my personal experience. I'm speaking from statistics. The ideal body fat percentage that you should be aiming for, and you should be thinking that, okay, this is the body fat percentage that I'm going to maintain for my life, which is anywhere between 12 to 20%, right? 12 to 20% is where you feel strong as an ox, right? You're not super fat. You're pretty lean, to be honest, because you have those chest, striations, those, shoulder veins, those leg veins, but you're not also super lean where you have those biscuit abs, right? You can have, everyone's body fat, storages are different, right? I store most amount of fat that I store is basically in my abdomen region because I'm super lean over my abdomen and my legs are super lean. So everyone's body fat percentage, storages are different. So 12 to 20% is what I would say you should be aiming for, because this is the range where most of you guys will feel strong as an ox. You will be able to do progressive overload, like, and gain newbie gains as fast as possible, right? You don't feel hungry all the time. The food that you eat is just enough, right? Is just enough for you to feel a little bit satiated, maybe a little bit hungry, which is good, to be honest. Like I said in the previous, in my previous videos, that you shouldn't be looking forward to having, like a good cheat meal, to enjoy your food. No, food is fuel. You eat it, that's it, right? And you have high levels of testosterone because by this time you're eating clean, right? You're eating clean, but also taking in good fats from egg yolks, from from peanut butter, from ghee, from butter, from milk, from cheese, all of that stuff. So don't have cheat meals every now and then and think that, okay, Adi is telling me to basically increase my body fat percentage between 12 to 20%. I might as well have some cheat meals. No, like I said, the calories that you take in, the factor that makes the hell and heaven difference is where you're getting those calories from. Are you getting those calories from burgers, or are you getting those calories from chicken and rice, or like like eating clean in general. So eat clean, include healthy fats in your diet so that you gain a little bit of fat that would give you a little bit of, caloric surplus. You would you would expend that fat in, as an energy currency. And then, so that's the body fat percentage that you should be striving for. And I hope I was able to, clear it out. Why is that the reason? Yeah, peace.